There are a lot of men out here that prey on single mothers because they know you need help, they know you're vulnerable. So we try to, you know, weed out the bad so we can come across the good, okay? Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to be here with you today and to give you guys all of this energy that I have. So today I will be giving you guys some tips on how to date as a single mom. Everybody knows that when you become a mother, your life does not stop, but you do have to move differently and you still do deserve love. So today I will be giving you some tips that work for me. So first, we have to realize that, of course, since we're mothers, we have to move different. There are a lot of men out here that prey on single mothers because they know you need help, they know you're vulnerable. So we try to, you know, weed out the bad so we can come across the good, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. The very first tip that I want to give you guys on dating as a single mother is to have some self-esteem about yourself. And I named that the very first tip because society has made a lot of women feel like, oh, nobody wants you because you already have kids. Like, nobody's going to take you serious.
Stop lying.
Honey, those are all lies, okay? There are men out here that will really step up and be a part of your life and still love you and the kids that you came with.
I go true because I want it to be true.
So, honey, don't play with us, play with your mama, period. So, a lot of people in society act like that. We made these kids by ourselves. And so since we are the primary parent, they act as if we don't need love. So I say you have to go into dating with self-esteem. Just because you have kids, that does not mean that you settle for anything. Because a lot of people expect women that have kids to just take the scraps, to just take whatever they want to give us. And who's going to do that? Not I. I still walk around and carry myself as a young woman. Ghetto. Anyways, girl, I still walk around with my head held high, honey, with my babies because kids ain't stopping nothing, okay? The men is still approaching. The men is still out.
They outside, baby. They outside.
So anyways, the next step would be to set boundaries. Meaning, no, this man cannot pick you up from your house for the first dates or even the first couple of days, because it's not safe to allow a man that you don't even really know like that to know where you and your children lay your head, because these men can be crazy out here. A lot of them are crazy. Like, they have mental health issues, but they not gonna get it seen about. So you don't want to run across somebody that's really, really crazy and they know where you stay at, because that means that they can put you in a very, very dangerous situation because they know where you and your kids lay your head. And I would hate for you guys to be forced into doing something that you're not comfortable with, all because somebody knows where your kids stay and yourself. So no, he should not know where we stay. He shouldn't know no details about our house, honey. I will meet you there at the date, okay? I don't need you to come pick me up. I have my own car, okay? Just in case you get to acting crazy, I can skedaddle on that tail, honey.
I'm leaving.
I can get up out of there. I can go on. Because if you let a man that you don't know where you stay at, you just putting yourself in a position to be vulnerable. And we definitely don't need that, queens. We have to protect ourselves, our peace, and our kids at all times. Period. Okay, the next step will be, and I would hope you guys know that, but no, this man is not allowed to meet your kids. I don't care if y'all have been on 2 dates already. I personally, which I can't tell no grown woman what to do, I personally feel like that's not a long enough time for me to get to know somebody before I introduce them to my kids. So it's okay to take that slow. And any man, to me, any man that is like overly excited to meet my kids and is really, really pushy about meeting my little one's child, that's a red flag to me. Because why are you so excited to meet my kids? Why are you so ready to meet my kids though? These ain't your kids. You ain't finna be watching these kids, and you ain't finna be around these kids like that. So a lot of people will pressure you into meeting your kids, and to me that's very, very weird behavior. Like, girl, for instance, okay, one time I was chatting up with this dude, and of course I realized we aren't compatible. He's not a potential. He's not nothing to me, and I let him know in a polite way, like, hey, we're not compatible. One thing that he said to me that was really, really weird was he made a comment that said, oh yeah, I'm just looking for a woman and some kids that I can live with. And
what did you say?
Honey, when he said that, I done blacked out. In my mind, I'm like, the hell are you talking about? You ain't moving your ass up in here with my kids.
What the hell?
So I was like, Okay, that really rubbed me the wrong way because that was very, very weird. Like, people don't normally say stuff like that. And this earring's, child, this earring is messing up the flawlessness that I got over here happening, okay? So, you really, really have to watch out for these weirdos, y'all. Like, when I'm dating a man, I don't even mention my kids too much. And I make sure that I don't do that for a reason. You would hate for a man to be, you know, using you to get closer to your kids because that's all you talk about. Yes, we know as a mom it's easy to, you know, go back to that safe place and want to bring up your kids as a deal breaker, but honey, leave them kids off the table. Okay, 1 or 2 comments about your kids is fine, but to ramble the whole day about your kids, no. Anyway, so the next step would be to listen to him talk. Allow this man to speak, okay? He asked us out on a date. We didn't ask him. We better not be asking him, okay? So therefore, we need to allow him to speak so that he can let his intentions be known. We're not carrying the full conversation on these dates. We're allowing that man to express himself and get out of his system what we'll be able to say. Because if you sit back and you listen to a man talk, you will learn a lot of things. Like, you will understand, okay, what type of mindset he has. Is he a provider? Is he the opposite of that? What does he believe in? What is his morals? Like, all of those type of things you will learn from, you know, asking the right questions but allowing him to speak. All you have to do is just sit there and look pretty and listen. Because eventually either he gonna say something that, you know, clicks up with your soul, or he gonna say something that lets you know, yeah, this will be my last date with this man. So we definitely have to be extremely careful about that. Allow him to speak. Do not, you know, say anything too personal to him. That just goes back to me saying to really not talk about motherhood like that. He don't need to know what's going on between you and your children's dad. He don't need to know that stuff. He don't need to know that you're struggling. He don't need to know that you're vulnerable, because this is stuff that these men pick up on, and it makes you pray. It makes it so easy for them to be able to do whatever to you. That's why a lot of the guys that I entertain, I don't really like to mention my YouTube channel because it's more geared towards women, and I don't want to make myself easy prey for a man that has been watching all of my videos, because it's so easy to do that. And through watching my videos, you can understand like kind of what type of woman I am. And I only need authentic people around me, okay? I only need real and genuine people around me, and not people that are out to get something from me. So don't say nothing too personal, and you will be good to go. The next step I can think of is to dress your best. So you guys, I went on a date today and I made sure that I was looking good, okay, child? Just because you have kids, that does not mean let yourself go. That does not mean that you should go to your date looking like a tired mom, because he gonna look at you like, oh Lord, them children taking that woman down through there. Why would I want to get involved in some mess like this? Yes, I understand we are all human. We all go through things. Every day can't be a glam girl day. But we really want to strive to look our best, because we don't know who we could see when we outside, girl. We can see our future husband when we walk into the mailbox. We can see our ex. We can see anybody. We can see somebody that's going to put us in a better position to win financially. We never know what we can see when we go outside them doors. So that's why I always stress to look your best. Get you some nice clothes that, you know, fit you well. Stuff that you feel comfortable in, so that you can present yourself as a confident woman, because men know when women aren't confident. They pick up on things. They can read women, you know. And I had to go through a couple of bozos to realize, like, okay, these men, they can read us. They not slow. They not, you know what I'm saying? They know what be going on. So if you give off that you really, really insecure, then they can pick up on stuff like that. So just because you're a mom, that does not mean to let yourself go. I know it's easier said than done, but you want to attract what's best for you. You don't want to attract something that's below your best, because it's not going to work out anyway. Yeah, girl, aside from that, you know, go on a date, relax, breathe, okay? Especially the moms that barely get breaks from their kids. You really have to relax and really enjoy this adult time. And we try to, you know, talk about things that's going to stimulate his mind, so that we can see what type of a man is in our presence, because we're trying to go forward. We're not trying to go backwards. So we have to be very, very cautious of who we date. Like I said, I don't suggest, you know, letting men meet my kids early on. I know a lot of women say, well, how do I know, you know, what if my kids don't like him and it's been, you know, after a year or whatever? Listen, I'm just saying be careful. I can't tell nobody when to introduce somebody to their kids. I just know that nobody will be meeting my kids no time soon. Like, that's absolutely off limits, under no circumstances, especially because we just not getting to know each other. I need to know what a man's intentions are for me. I need to know how he truly feels about certain things on the inside. Are our mindsets compatible? Or is he a part of the Dusty Committee, girl? Like, we have to get down to these things, okay? Because we don't want to make, you know, too big of a mistake to where, okay, that's another situation that we have to heal from. So I hope you guys apply these little quick tips to your dating life, girl. Dress up, have a blast, child. Anything you need that makes you feel beautiful, go ahead, put that face on, baby. Make sure that hair slays. See, Lord. Honey, I'm out here rocking my natural and loving it, feeling beautiful, feeling free. And we really want to attract our equal. So that's why I saved the tips that I gave you guys in this video. You walk with your head held high when you are dating, because a lot of these men feel as if, oh, because you already come with kids and baggage, I can just treat you any type of way. I can give you anything. I don't have to take you out on a date. We can just link up and Netflix and chill. Or we can just link up and smoke and look into each other's faces. Like, no, sir. We only want to attract grown men that know that this is the courting stage. We're getting to know each other. And, you know, we want to be treated like ladies. We still have high standards even though we have kids. I hate when people make it seem like just because you have kids that you have to accept the bottom of the barrel, child. I don't have to accept anything, okay? I will be by myself before I just feel like that I have to settle, because I know what type of a great woman that I am. And I want you guys to feel the same way about yourself. So please be careful when you're out here dating. Take it slow, take it one step at a time, and you will attract the person that is meant to be in your life and the right person for you. So until next time, I will see you guys in the next video, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and catch up on all of my amazing content. Thank you guys for watching.